And welcome back to the Central Karoo in Beaufort West, to be exact, of course, the oldest municipality in the country. And we've been here and just taking a look at some of the latest developments. Of course, new kid on the block on the political scene, the Patriotic Alliance, making all kinds of waves. The district mayor, Gayton McKenzie, had made so many promises in the lead up to what culminated on Friday in his first 100 days in office. And we are at the Bird Street pool, and this is, of course, one of the promises that was made in terms of what would be done, and as you can see, it has been done. But of course, some would say no good deed goes unpunished, if indeed that is what it is. I'm joined now by Mr. Mawonga Furman, and he is spokesperson for the South African Communist Party here in Beaufort West, and he wrote a letter to me after one of the fundraisers that was hosted by the Patriotic Alliance that took place in Sandton in Johannesburg a few months ago, raising some concerns. So we've invited him here to get his perspective on exactly why he felt the need to raise some of these issues. Mr. Furman, thanks for your time. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you, Sakina. Good morning, Sakina and the viewers.
So let's get straight into it. Gayton McKenzie made some promises about what would be done. One of the things that obviously stood out was the fact that no council funds would be used for these improvements that would be made in some of the instances in his first 100 days in office. But you, of course, took exception to some of the fundraising activities.
Yes, Sakina, is not that one takes exception to the fundraising, which is well and good. But the issue is were proper processes followed when the fundraiser was held. Because one, the Municipal Finance Management Act with its regulations, especially Section 12 of the Municipal Finance Management Act regulations, states clearly that no political office bearer has the authority to go and raise funds and even open a trust account on those funds that were raised. And the other thing is the municipality should have a primary bank account where the money should be deposited in, but not in a separate bank account. So the question is, what happened in that process? Is the money raised for the municipalities? Because the district municipality consists of 3 municipalities, Laingsburg, Prince Albert, and Beaufort West, which should be the beneficiaries of the money that has been raised. Is council aware that this money has been raised via a council resolution, discussions, or at the district intergovernmental relations forum? So is that really a process that was properly followed?
So it's been a minute since you wrote to me. So have you managed to find the answers to that?
No, I have not found answers to that. I've written 3 letters to the mayor. And the mayor acknowledged the receipt of the letter where he said, even in that acknowledgement, that he did get permission from council to raise the funds. And then I wrote a follow-up letter asking for minutes to prove that there is funds, that the permission has been granted to raise the funds. The mayor did not respond. I even wrote to the speaker of the district municipality to ask for the minutes. She did not respond. I even wrote to the MM, the municipal manager, Ms. Dr. Vatala, and he did not respond, even though he acknowledged. And I followed up with another 2 letters, and to date, I still have not received any response to that.
You're also a member of the ANC. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, I'm also a member of the ANC, yes.
The ANC is in coalition with the Patriotic Alliance here in Beaufort West, yeah. So why couldn't you get the answers from your party?
You see, this is an official thing. It's not a political thing. This is an official thing. So what is happening is the regulations. The regulations binds the mayor and not the party as in coalition, because we need to go through the authorities and follow the proper protocols instead of in case of raising issues that we need to understand.
Yeah. I get that. But you are seeking answers, and your party is in coalition with the party in question. So surely your party, who sit in council, who would have been part of whatever resolution was taken, they would be able to furnish you with those answers. Why did that not happen?
No, we have not followed up with the party, to be honest with you. We have not spoken to the party because we wanted to follow the proper, because the mayor, he himself, made the pronouncement of raising the funds. So we're expecting the mayor who has made the pronouncements to raise the funds, to furnish us with the answers. How he consulted the party, how he consulted the coalition partners, that is something else. But what is very key here is how the mayor followed or did not follow protocols.
So is the ANC in Beaufort West united?
The ANC has problems of its own in Beaufort West, in the same way that it has problems of its own in the country. You know, there's a whole lot of divisions, there are factions within the ANC. So we are working on ensuring that we unite the party.
So are you a part of the faction that is part of the coalition with the Patriotic Alliance in Beaufort West?
I'm not a party to any faction. I do not subscribe to factions, because factions are the ones that actually create problems within the party. Yes, one discusses issues, and the leadership of the ANC, basically, I will not say it's the faction that is in coalition with the party. The leadership of the ANC at a national level negotiated a national coalition arrangement with the Patriotic Alliance. So here they had to just follow and implement that.
Even if they didn't agree with it. But let me put this to you. So the pushback has been that you yourself are under investigation, or have been found guilty, rather, of some malfeasance in this municipality, and there's money that you need to pay back. And this is why you have raised this particular issue as pointedly as you have.
You know, at first I said to the mayor, when he raised these issues to me, I said to him, look, you have all the right, in an email that I sent to him, you have all the right to investigate me. You have all the right to go. I'm giving you permission, because I'm giving you that constitutionally, right? There are proper processes that needs to be followed. But if you want to investigate me, go ahead and then lay the charges that you want to lay. For me, that is not really the issue, you know, because the issue for me is currently at this stage, you're raising money for municipalities for development, and these municipalities are supposed to be beneficiary to these developments. Are they now benefiting from these developments, and is the money in the primary bank account of the Beaufort West municipality?
Fair questions, and I'm definitely going to put those questions to the mayor, but do you owe the municipality money?
No. I owe the municipality in rates, right? My rates and taxes, but the question is, how come my rates and taxes ended up with the mayor in the first place without the municipality, without my consent? So that is also disrespecting my privacy and my arrangement with the municipality.
Mr. Mwawanga Furman, thanks so much for raising that. And of course, I will put those questions to the executive mayor of the district council here in the central Karoo. And he's coming up. That's Gayton McKenzie. Also speak to the Democratic Alliance as well as the ANC before we get to Gayton McKenzie, just to get a sense of what's happening here. And I told you, you know, there's always something more behind just the neat surface of the blue waters that we see. And we'll see how far we can get. But it's time now to hand it back to Leanne for headline news, and we'll be back shortly here in Beaufort West.